Are real estate agents self-employed? That is a big question. My name is Jeremy Smith. This is Living an Epic Life in Real Estate. This channel is designed to help you determine, one, if real estate is the right business for you, and those that are in real estate, this channel is for you to grow inside of your business and live an epic life in real estate. So here's the question: are real estate agents self-employed? Well, really depends on who you ask. The technical answer is yes, but then it's also no. Let's unpack it. So if you're thinking about getting into real estate, or if you're in real estate, you probably are thinking about it or got in because you had a perception that in real estate, because you're self-employed, there's a lot of flexibility and there's a lot of freedom. Well, to be honest with you guys, that really couldn't be further from the truth, and the reality is really a lot different from the perception. So in one sense, real estate agents are self-employed because they're 1099 independent contractors and they work for a brokerage. So the brokerage can't tell them when to work, can't tell them all the things that they could tell a W-2 employee. So by that definition, real estate agents are self-employed. However, it's not the way you think. So for most of us, when we think about somebody being self-employed, we think of somebody that has a lot of freedom, right? Somebody that can dictate when they go to work, how much money they make, when they take vacation. In fact, they can take vacation and days off without having to deal with their business. So in real estate, what we find is that really for a huge majority of the real estate agents out there, that is not their reality. So let's talk about what the reality is. So as a real estate agent, you get hired by a client, right? A buyer or a seller, and we have to work on their schedule. Most of our clients are going to be regular employees that work from maybe, let's say, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if that client wants to go see houses, wants to talk about the sale of their house, wants to consult about strategy, most of the time that is happening after that client gets off of work. So it could be in the evening, late afternoons, during the weekday, and most of the time it's during the weekend. So you as a real estate agent, your schedule's got to be able to accommodate that. So you're not really free in your time because your time has to accommodate your client's time. So you've got to be completely flexible. If you have several clients, well, now it's even more challenging because you've got to fit all of their schedules in to be able to serve them in the right way. So when it comes to freedom, especially in the beginning as you're building your real estate business, there's not a whole lot of freedom. You really have to operate and be available based off of your client's schedule. And another thing that most people don't think about is real estate contracts have timelines. We have deadlines in these contracts, and those timelines and deadlines, they don't really care if we're on a vacation, if it's a holiday, if we're busy, if we feel sick. None of that really matters to those contract timelines. So another aspect of our schedule is operating in accordance with these timelines. So let's say you go on vacation and your option period for your client expires in the middle of your vacation. Well, you're still going to need to be working, or somebody is going to need to be working to make sure that that repair amendment is executed and negotiated before that option period expires. There's financing contingencies, there's HOA contingencies, there's appraisal issues that may come up, all kinds of things that may come up. And because time is of the essence in these contracts, you're going to be subject to the timeline that contract dictates. So the freedom, again, for a second time, first we're talking about our client schedules. Now we're talking about the time and the deadlines that are dictated by the contract. Those are a couple more things that are going to really dictate how much time you have off and when and where you have to work. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. So some agents really put in the work, right? So for those that do, they put in the work, they develop a solid systems and processes for their business, they grow their client base over several years, and then they hire people, right? So those folks are able to leverage by bringing other people into their organization to take off some of the responsibility that they may have. And that is when they start seeing some time freedom. And in addition to that, not only are they seeing freedom, but they're also creating more jobs, right? Which is a really cool thing when you can get to a point where you are successful in real estate enough to where you can create other jobs and give other people an opportunity to be successful as well. So yes, technically real estate agents are self-employed. We get 1099s, We don't have to show up at a certain time or have a dress code. Of course, we do answer to the National Association of Realtors, and there's a code of ethics that are involved there, and that's all relative to your license. But you are not technically employed by anybody other than yourself. But you don't typically have the freedoms that are most commonly associated with being self-employed until you earn them. They are there to earn, but it's up to you if you get them or not. So if you're considering a career in real estate, not happy with where your business is right now, or just want to be surrounded by other like-minded professionals that are focused on growth and mastery, definitely feel free to reach out. You can comment below, or you can email me directly at info@smithteamdfw.com. And as always, guys, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family and anybody who you think can benefit from it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notifications when we post out more content. Again, I'm Jeremy Smith. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're living an epic life in real estate. And if you're not, reach out. I can help you get there. Take care, and we'll see you next time.